Hey simple golfers, Alex Forte here. Now, I have a piece of wood to help you visualize about what you need to feel when you match your setup to the swing and strategy that you want. Now, all too often, I've got a golf shot here. My strategy is to hit a low penetrating punch shot. That's what I want. The hole is just set up that way. It's kind of uphill, but there's a bit of wind going on, so I want to keep it under the wind, just a nice flat penetrating shot. But I can't just will that to happen. I have to tell my brain, for one thing, from the strategy, choose the intermediate point, and now I want my setup to match that objective. Now, what we're going to do with this, I want to make some things very obvious. Let's say I wanted to hit this shot low, okay? What about my setup if I just walked up to it and was like this? Does anything about that look like I'm trying to hit a penetrating shot, or does it look like I'm trying to hit a high flying 6-iron here? I would say it's the latter. Now, with this, I want you to realize that we always want to try and feel like we're behind the ball. So we have our sternum over the ball because we want the low point to be just afterwards. But now the setup is crucial because I'm trying to ensure that when I make my swing, I have freedom, but that my low point is going to happen just afterwards. And we can predict this quite well, especially if we get the setup correctly. But if I was to set up like this, so there's my sternum over the ball. If I was to set up like this, I'm exaggerating, that might be feeling like I'm going to hit it low, but all that's going to do is a low squidgy one to the left. If I was going to set up like this, that's just going to send it wailing out to the right. So with this setup here, I still want to be able to visualize and see in the corner of my eye my target. I've got my intermediate point just here, but this setup feels like I'm braced against this sort of central point. So then I can feel like I can rotate behind it, but then I'm also going to be able to accelerate down and through to hit that penetrating shot. So with a stick like this, you can use a club or something, but I want you to feel like you're almost hitting an axe, or the weight of the club is coming into the ball to be able to compress that iron shot there. That's all we need to really feel. So when we set up to it, we want the same thing to occur. So I've got that set up to feel like I'm going to compress that ball and squeeze it out. Doesn't matter what the swing is doing. If you set up with that feel in mind, you'll be amazed at how effective the shots that you're desiring can occur. It doesn't matter about positions or anything like that. If you really focus on the strategy and matching that swing to really feel like, yes, from here, I feel like I can hit a low squeezing iron shot. And that's what I feel like. It's not from here, it's not from here. I'm not standing too tall to just clip it off. I'm gonna squeeze this low. So my low point is there. I'm gonna make a nice rounded golf swing, and I squeezed it. And that's exactly what I did. That was a low penetrating draw. The ball went exactly where I needed it to do. The divot occurred just afterwards. It was the perfect shot. I didn't have to worry anything, at all about technique there. The setup did everything for me because I was allowing the action for the desired result that I wanted. So really focus on that feel for address to be able to get those low penetrating iron shots that you want, and realize that just from that setup, you've done 70% of the work to be able to get the desired result. So even if you do a slow swing, you can get those punches and those swings that you want. Enjoy it, and make sure you apply that to every shot you hit. Thanks. If you want to get help with every facet of your game, just click the link below and go to theartofsimplegolf.com/free for a really great series for the ultimate lessons, ultimate simple lessons to help you play your best golf. Now, please like and subscribe, share the channel. If you have any questions whatsoever about this video or others, just leave them below and we always get back in touch. Thanks for joining us.